Hello everyone, this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the upcoming week, and I hope you all made it out of all that heavy rain that we had last week, and that was something else, wasn't it? But as we take a look here at the almanac, we're going to be starting out middle of January, temperatures in the mid-30s, that's what to expect. And as we go into the beginning of the period, we're going to see temperatures that are very average for this time of the year. So I know a lot of you might think that it's kind of cold, but it's actually average now at this time of the year. Nothing too warm, nothing too cold. We're going to be well away from both of our record highs, though. We're not going to see anything near the 60s, and of course, nothing down near -8, that's for sure. And as you notice right over here, look at this. Those days are certainly getting much longer as we head on further into the winter and into January. So that's something really great. As we go ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going to be happening for the next week or so. Coming up on Saturday, starting out your weekend, if you have any plans, say up north or the mountains, or if you're taking travel down south towards New York or anything, we're going to have a little bit of wet weather coming up. It looks like we might have a little bit of a mix of snow, maybe here in the Burlington area, but it's going to be most likely changing over to rain on Saturday afternoon. And we actually might have quite a bit of heavy rain coming in after then. Nothing like we had last weekend, but still something to keep in mind. Be kind of slick on the roads. As we go through the rest of the week, you can see behind me there, up into Canada, we might have a series of small low pressure centers that come down towards us that might give us a chance of flurries every few days or so, but nothing significant. No big snowstorms, no blizzards coming, and no huge rainstorms after we get through Saturday. As we go ahead, I'm going to show you a little bit about what the temperatures and precip coming up are looking at. This is a map of what the National Weather Service is forecasting for us to have for precipitation for the next week or so. As you can see up where we are, it looks like it's going to be dry, folks. So, of course, you know what that means. No rain and not much snow at all, while out west it stays very wet, which they really need. And as we take a look next at the temperatures, this might be something you might not like quite as much. It's going to be very warm out west, but here in the Burlington area, as you can see from this map, it's going to be kind of cool. So we're going to see a little bit colder than average next week, maybe temperatures more in the 20s and 30s. So might be a little bit of a shock to the system, but still something we can definitely deal with getting into January. As we move ahead, I'm going to show you what our week ahead is going to look like. As you can see, starting off tomorrow on Friday, we're going to see actually fairly pleasant temperatures for middle of January. That's what it's supposed to be. We're not going to have too much wind or anything like that. We're going to see the introduction of maybe some flurry activity when we get into the night, though, tomorrow night. So if you're going out tomorrow night, keep an eye out for that. Saturday, again, maybe a mix of rain and snow in the morning, changing to all rain, with temperatures kind of chilly, though, so really only in the 30s to near 40. Getting cool on Sunday. It's going to cool down a little bit, maybe a little bit of light snow and rain early in the morning. But as we get on to the rest of next week, look at this. We're going to see some clearing skies coming up. We're not going to see too much. Again, keep in mind we may see flurry activity every couple days or so, but notice the temperatures. Very cold in the morning and also kind of chilly during the day. And as you can see here at the end of the period, we may have a little bit more of maybe some snow maybe towards the end of our period, but nothing really too drastic to look at right now. But we'll keep you posted. So I hope you enjoy your week and enjoy this kind of calm and tranquil weather we have in January.